What's up everyone and welcome to Wolfie Comic Reviews, where I take a look at the newest IDW outings of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, dramatically read it back to you, and then give it a review and a score. Today's issue is number 62, featuring Amy and a personal favorite, Knuckles. Hit that like button if you're new here, subscribe for more videos like this one, and without further ado, let's get right into this. Enjoy! In the skies above Angel Island. Oh wow, I don't think I'll ever get tired of seeing Angel Island. It's so beautiful. I should have kept flying. As Amy flies closer to the forest, she accidentally takes her vehicle out. Huh, Knuckles isn't guarding the Master Emerald? I guess he's on patrol then. It's such a pity I only ever visit when there's some kind of crisis. It's so lush and pristine. See Sonic the Hedgehog number 9 through 11. I can understand why Knuckles wouldn't want to leave. Something this precious needs to be protected. Plus, who would want to leave Yikes! Just as Amy is making her way through the island, the ground begins to crumble underneath her. This would be so much cooler if I weren't in danger. Knuckles! Amy, thanks for the save. Sure. Why are you falling through the ceiling? I came looking for you. You weren't in front of the Master Emerald for once. I make a habit of patrolling my island for threats. Yeah, well, you could stand to check the ground stability too. Uh-huh. So why are you here? I brought something for you. Ta-da! This is Echidna made. Where did you find it? It was with a bunch of other stolen goods in Eggman's latest eyesore. I thought it should be returned to its rightful place. I'm happy I could bring it home. See Sonic the Hedgehog number 61. Thank you, Amy. I really appreciate this. I don't normally do this, but since you did this for me, would you like to return it to its proper place with me? Oh my gosh, yes, let's go! You already know where it goes? I'm pretty sure. See the color of the stone and the carving style? I've seen this style in both the Mystic Ruins Jungle and Marble Garden. You're the expert. I'll trust you on this. Heh. At the very least, we're heading to the surface. Follow me. And watch where you step. I don't want any more holes in the floor. Oh, how about you do some maintenance on your own island then? Meanwhile, excuse me, Mr. Clutch, you got a moment? Normally, I insist my staff and clients adhere to my schedule, but I do make exceptions for the exceptional, Mimic. So, you do pay attention to your security cameras. Ah, you were testing me? Even after I went to great lengths to contact you? You're not an easy person to find, you know. That's on purpose, but you did so anyway, which got my attention. You're not affiliated with Sonic's friends or with Dr. Eggman. I'll admit I'm curious. What do you want? I'm a businessman on the cusp of an aggressive venture. Clean Sweep Inc. is my way of getting into places others cannot. We clean up all those nasty robots and weapons Dr. Eggman leaves behind in his conquest, and quietly amass resources in an arsenal beyond comparison. And everyone thanks you for it. Nice scam. Our biggest competition is the Restoration. They do everything we do, but for free, and dispose of the dangerous materials. Such a waste of good egg tech. As I said, I have plans for an aggressive business venture, which involves curbing the Restoration's wasteful efforts. To that end, I need a master infiltrator. Interested? Tempting, but I've been keeping a low profile since breaking out of jail. Going into the heart of the enemy is asking for trouble. See Sonic the Hedgehog Bad Guys number 1 through 4. Fair enough. Although, I've done my research. I know of your vendetta against a certain pair, Tangle and Whisper, yes? Were you aware that they are part of the Restoration's new vanguard? They've called themselves the Diamond Cutters, no less. Infiltrate the Diamond Cutters. You get a man on the inside, I get one step closer to revenge. You've got a deal. Welcome to Clean Sweep Inc. Marble Garden, Angel Island. Here we go. You didn't make a single detour the whole way. You really know your way around the island. I've spent my whole life here, and I have a lot of time on my hands. Okay, that one wasn't my fault. Nah, this whole region is pretty unstable. Ruins are getting buried and unearthed all the time, and all Eggman's digging around never helps. Oh yeah, Sonic and Tails told me he was being a pain. See Sonic the Hedgehog Free Comic Book Day 2022. You know, I'm sure Jewel would be happy to send some folks from the Restoration to help keep watch. Who is Jewel again? Tangle's bestie? He took over administrating the restoration from me. Ah, right. See Sonic the Hedgehog number 31. Hard pass. Why not? Angel Island is huge, and I don't like you up here all by yourself. Because I'd have to keep an eye on all of them and the island. That just makes things complicated. But they'd be trustworthy. I trust you and about 5 others, max. Aw, you trust me. Yeah. Nope, you said it out loud. I'll remember that. So that means you trusted me to pick up the slack when you just ended the resistance on a whim? Would it be a compliment or rude if I said yes? See Sonic the Hedgehog number 12. Relax, I was just happy to help everyone else. I just wish I had a little more time to prep, you know? Sure, it's late now, but sorry. You saved me from falling to my doom. We're even. Ooh, is this the place? I think so. Then let's go. Hold it. There's an active trap inside. I keep them working to stop thieves. I don't want to damage it unless I have to. Destroying an ancient mechanism would kinda undercut the spirit of restoring the relic to its proper place. Yeah. I've got it. I'll cover you. I just said that you trust me, right? Right. Then here we go! Working together, Amy and Knuckles close in on the trap, able to place the relic where it belongs and disabling the trap in the process. Aw, looks like it was just cranky about missing the relic. I doubt that was it, but still, nice work. Thank you. Oh, come on! While the two are falling under the ruins, Knuckles is quick to take action, grabbing Amy's hand and taking her to safety. Well, those relics should be extra safe now without a floor. And you grew up like this? Made me who I am today. Well, if you ever need a break, you're always welcome at Restoration HQ. I know. I'll think about it. Please do. Jewel has things running like clockwork. It's very organized and peaceful these days. And things seem to have settled down here. Come on, let's get topside again. Plus, you'd love the initiative Lanolin started. Who? Restoration HQ. Our first mission out as the Diamond Cutters was technically a success. It was also nearly a disaster. We have a lot to work on. How did your old team organize itself? We were all volunteers. We just found one another. It wasn't formal until after we organized. You thinking of recruiting? I mean, the Chaotix do just fine with 3 members. I'd like us to diversify our options. More personnel means more ideas, more skills, more options if there are multiple crises. You could have said something first. Hello? Sorry, am I interrupting? Yes, but do you need assistance? Hey, you want to join our team? Tangle. Actually, yeah, that's why I'm here. I heard you were accepting volunteers, and well, I want to make a difference. I want to help our community. I want more adventure in my life. I want to make new friends and do amazing things together. Don't get me wrong, I know what you do is dangerous work. I will take it seriously, and I hope to get strong enough to be someone you can rely on. Pull up a chair, buddy. What's your name? Whoa, I mean, Duo. We appreciate everyone who wants to help out, Duo. But do you have any special skills? Any prior experience you could bring to the team? Well, I guess I'm pretty nimble. I'm good with computers. Oh, I did use a wisp bomb back during the war, although I guess most folks did too. I'm a fast learner who's got a lot of spirit? Let's give him a shot. I didn't start busting badniks till I met Sonic, and that wasn't very long ago. See Sonic the Hedgehog number 4. Whisper? Better to learn in times of peace. We all have to start somewhere. Good point. Plus, we've wanted to expand our ranks. Then we'd be happy to have you, and see to your training, Duo. On a trial basis for assessment, that is. Of course. Thank you very much. I won't disappoint you. Do you already live around here? Are you willing to relocate? Yeah, kinda came here to volunteer first. I didn't actually think about where I'd be staying. Tangle, you seem to be on his same wavelength. Could you help him find a place to stay? You got it, boss. Right this way, Duo. Thanks again. Wow, and I can just have this? Sure, the restoration has rooms for folks in need. Since you'll be sticking around, make yourself at home. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. Wanna come? This has been a lot. I think I'm just gonna relax for now. Cool, see you later. It's me, I'm in. Next time, training time for the new Diamond Cutters. I've gotta say I've been looking forward to this one since it was revealed that my boy Knuckles is gonna be in it. I'm not even kidding. This issue had me rubbing my hands together like a greedy fly about to get into some good even if he was being paired up with the pink monster herself. And I'm happy to say that this comic delivered exactly what I was looking for. A mini Angel Island adventure mixed in with another story about returning villains trying to infiltrate Restoration HQ, namely the new Diamond Cutters. When I realized I was getting two stories, I felt like that girl in that one picture that was being fed too many pancakes. Like I was just fine with the Amy and Knuckles side story, I didn't need all this extra Diamond Cutter plot. But thanks, IDW. To summarize, this comic begins with Amy flying her new car over to Angel Island in the hopes of returning the Echidna relic she picked up from Rouge in the last issue. I guess Flight was a vehicle upgrade that carried over from Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. After landing, she's surprised to see that no one's guarding the Emerald and decides to look for Knuckles elsewhere, thinking he might be patrolling around the island somewhere. After accidentally falling through one of the unstable parts of the island, she's quickly saved by Knuckles, who just happened to be nearby. Amy hands over the relic to Knuckles, who is not only grateful, but decides to give her a tour of the island, as well as show her where the relic might go. First things first, I have to talk about Amy and Knuckles in this book. I'm gonna say that they are great together.
What?
Not like that, you weirdos. I mean, they seem to have a funny dynamic together, like an older brother and sister who always seem to have something smart to say to one another. And I think it shows in just the way Knuckles seems relaxed around her and trusts her. Like, he's still all business, but Amy seems to be one of the few people that doesn't get on his nerves like Sonic and Rouge do. And Amy only seems to antagonize him with small jabs of teasing here and there, but overall shows the guy the respect he deserves. Honestly, the way they're written here is really fun, and I loved watching them go through the zones we're familiar with on Angel Island. Meanwhile, in what appears to be an old factory in a snowy area, we find returning villain from the Chow Racing arc, Clutch, awaiting a visit from a potential client who he wishes to hire. You see, Clutch is running a business where he cleans up all of the aftermath of Sonic and Company's battles with Eggman, taking all the salvaged egg tech and weapons for himself, kinda like what Vulture was doing in Spider-Man Homecoming. After seeing through the disguise of one of his employees, it's revealed that the client Clutch wishes to hire is none other than Mimic, who seems very hesitant to go along with Clutch's proposed plan of infiltrating Restoration HQ. And I can understand why. The man is currently wanted by both the Restoration and Eggman's forces. It's no wonder he's kept a low profile and stayed hidden all this time. But when Clutch brings up the fact that he wants Mimic to infiltrate a specific group, namely the Diamond Cutters, the former hired gun seems to change his tune. The idea of getting revenge on Tangle and Whisper is definitely enough to get Mimic to agree to Clutch's idea. And an evil bond is formed. Back to the scene of Amy and Knuckles, we see that she's catching Knuckles up on everything that's happened down below on Earth, with some very friendly and fun banter between them. After finding the trap that the artifact belongs to, they disable it, and find themselves plummeting even deeper below the island. Just look at the trust they have in each other. You can tell they're real good friends. Amy asks why he doesn't just have HQ help him guard the Emerald, to which Knuckles basically tells her that the amount of people he can trust can be counted on one hand. Probably two, considering he doesn't have a 5-finger glove. With her being one of them, obviously. I do love that Amy has to constantly fill Knuckles in on who all these people are that she's name dropping, since he hasn't been down there meeting all the new characters since like issue 20 something. Back at HQ, we see our new Diamond Cutters planning their next move and trying to figure out what the next best course of action will be. With Tangle being her usual oblivious, energetic self and driving Lanolin nuts with a ball and paddle. I think I'm starting to see this group's dynamic already with these three. But while they are discussing the idea of recruiting a new member to the group, a very convenient new face just happens to show up, inquiring about any new positions they may have. Look at this guy, trying to act shy and nervous like he didn't outright betray and cause the murder of the original Diamond Cutter group. This man is lying through his teeth. Not gonna lie, at first I was kind of upset that Whisper didn't seem to suss out the new guy any. Like, really? You're gonna let this new guy in just like that? Aren't you a wolf? Can't you tell this guy has like a familiar murdery smell about him? You aren't even gonna question why this dude is the same shade of purple as the dude who murdered your last group? Like, let's be real, there aren't a lot of purple-furred people in the Sonic world, and that color seems to be reserved for cats for some reason. Wait a minute, is this dude a cat? You know what? Never mind. You do you, new Diamond Cutters. My bad. After being welcomed into the fold, Tangle takes Mimic, who goes by Duo in this new cat form, to the room he'll be staying in. Once left alone, that's when Mimic drops his disguise and calls back to Clutch to let him know that he's begun the first part of their plan. And that's where this comic ends. It looks like the next few issues will be primarily focused on the new Diamond Cutters and their infiltrator Mimic. This is going to be one of those comics I feel will have rising tension. Hell, I felt some tension when Mimic was just talking to the group. I was wondering if he was going to slip up or accidentally say something that might give himself away. Just waiting for someone to slip up or catch on to what was really happening. My question is, do you think Mimic will be the one to give himself away? Or do you think one of the Diamond Cutters will catch on to the new hire? Tangle, I don't see figuring it out. She's just too pure. Her head is in the clouds. But surely Lanolin or Whisper will catch on quick, right? That being said, I do hope we get more of Amy and Knuckles' adventure through Angel Island mixed in. I think I really enjoy those two together. This book gets a solid 8.3 out of 10. Looking forward to the infiltration arc, and Knuckles. But let me know your thoughts, dash the like button for the engagement and algorithm, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. This video is brought to you by my patrons. Pokédexes, Shadow, Pimp Luigi, LF222, Joey Salad 1206, Kaylin Meyer, Maverick, Marcy Martin, The Marble Gardener, Dacia Doodles, Ricky Gouet, A Human in a Hoodie, Nazari Beauregard, Max Moeller, Hawkin125, No Name, Kiera, Sukasa, Prime Mobian Gamer, Preston King, Julia Bonavita, Jeffrey Dahl, Jack Thorne, Seiko, Anthony Sampson, Dennis Taylor, A. Powers, Gail Kuhn, Jack Rigg, Milza Hodinu, Little Rara, Black Flash 09, Shadow Soul, The Zeto Blade, Leon, Sarah McMinimy, The Zerai, Hotshot Ninja, Ruckus 3K, Chris, Greed. Thanks as always, guys. Really appreciate it.